into it, I do just want to apologize for not uploading a video yesterday. I was actually planning to record and upload the video that we're doing now yesterday, but when I woke up, I had like a really painful, like sharp, like pain in my chest. So because of that, I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna take that day off to rest. But I'm feeling better now, which is why we're knocking out this video now. So today we're gonna hop into PvP, and we're going to be using Zenkai RED Frieza on LOE. But this is the team. I'm hoping everything will turn out well. Anyway, let's do it. Now, with this team, well, specifically with Frieza, the main gimmick with him was to use his special skill, because with that special skill, you're able to take, like, pretty much steal a Dragon Ball, right? You would steal it from your opponent whether they had one or not. You would always get one. But now, that special skill locks your opponent in for 3 timer counts, which is nice, but also, in a sense, if you will, if you use your special skill and your opponent, well, I would say if you use a special skill and you don't have all of your Dragon Balls, in technicality, you would also nullify cover change, because when you get a Dragon Ball, you nullify cover change, and the special skill aids with that, so there's that. Although, again, you still trap your opponent in, so there's also that. Also, his special move now obscures your enemy's cards, so that's going to be really interesting to see how that's going to work. Fusion Warrior. I can understand him. These two, I don't know about all that. Okay. Let's do it. So, the main thing that I need to look out for is, one, Gogeta Blue's unique age, because that's not going to be fun to deal with, especially with the type of team that I'm using. That's going to be really, really annoying. But also, I have to look out for them using Rising Rush. Not to mention that you have Pikkon and Super Gogeta, so that gives you revival on your team as well. Now, if I can activate that quickly, then that would actually help out tremendously, because of the fact that everybody would be on the chopping block, and it's very obvious who you would sacrifice if their revival gets activated. So, although, if I'm able to get rid of them quickly, that would be the best case scenario. And they DC'd. So, all that planning out the window. But in all honesty, I'm actually okay with that, because that team is very outdated. Actually, even with the exception of that Super Vegito, because he released over a year ago now, so not really complaining. But I really do want to use Frieza against modern units, right? Like units I've released within this year. So maybe we'll get paired up against, you know, Frieza Saga Z, or Saiyan Saga, or, you know, Universe Rival Saga. Okay, here we go. This is better. Let's see. I actually don't expect these guys to go in. Even at that, they're missing their equipment, so there's no way they're going in. I'm gonna lead off with you, and we'll go from there. Now, I really do want to see what he's capable of doing against the likes of that Goku, but as long as I have Ultra Full Power Frieza alive, that's gonna put... I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually didn't even notice him there. Okay, never mind, that slight change of plans. So, I am covered by only one unit, and that's Frieza, because he covers my Revival Frieza, that's it. So, but we have 2 coverages against them. So, if I'm able to get first hit off, that would be fantastic. The downside with this team is, again, they have 10 blast and 8 strike. And this is the best example of all of that. Like, we both backed up, but with me having 3 Blast Arts cards, and actually both of them in the back end having blast cover, there's nothing I can do. There's literally nothing I can do. I gotta sit there and take the hit. Key blasts are still running crazy. Okay. I'll just have him take it, whatever. And I'm gonna have to force draw. Actually, you know what? It's not worth it. Blast Arts card? Not surprised. I can't fight. It's just, I'm trying to figure out why my luck is just really, really bad when it comes down to this game and the cards that I get drawn. Because I always get Blast Arts cards no matter what. Even if I have predominantly Strike Arts cards, I will always get like all Blast. It's really, really bad. Okay. Alright, I should be able to survive. I think. I'm not even sure anymore, so... Okay, the game is actually giving me permission to play the game. Cool. Alright, there we go. Another one. All right, there we go. Throw this out now so I can actually play the game. All right, let's see. All right, pop this because I need key. I'm able to get back in there, which is good. And I just realized my cards are, like, all the way skyrocketed. Okay. Let's just throw this out and see what we can do. Because this doesn't nullify endurance, but hopefully it hits hard enough. We'll see. Decent damage? Oh, really good damage. Wow. Thought so. And that's a Dragon Ball. Thank you very much. Alright, here we go. Get my Vanish back. And you're trapped in. Alright, there we go. Oh, he's able to come back in. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so. Living. Alright, let's go. Oh, actually, if I want to use Rising Rush now, I can. Because, we activated... I'm taking full advantage. We activated Frieza's Endurance, which is good. Okay, good. So we activated KO Guard. Now, everybody's on the chopping block. So, all I gotta do is just take advantage of this scenario. Alright, there we go. I can live with that. That's totally fine. Even if I don't land the rush, as long as I deal enough damage, I'm okay. Let's see. Smack. Okay, cool. So, Goku's gone, because KO Guard has been activated. Endurance on Frieza has been activated. So, you're kind of wide open. And I believe Frieza's in next. So the first thing I really need to do is just go ahead and tap. That's really it. Alright, there we go. I was like, great minds think alike, but, you know what I mean? I was going to try to get the other Frieza in, but now that I don't have... Never mind, now I can. Alright, cool. Damage output, not really there. Like, really not there at all, actually. Alright, I'll throw you in, just to get something. Because the sooner we end this, the better off we'll be. So, his damage output, not there. Apart from that ult hit hard. Which is really, really good. But his general damage doesn't really seem to be there. So, that's kind of disappointing. But, again... With this Frieza, I don't really focus on him in terms of damage, even though I really should. The main thing that I wanted from this unit was for him to have, like, extra viability in terms of being able to mess with the opponent, which he's capable of doing, and that's good. Because, again, as long as I'm able to use my special skill, right, and I can take a Dragon Ball and be able to either trap you in, nullify cover change, or if I land my special move and I obscure your cards, that's good enough for me because I can rely on these two to be those powerhouses to not only survive hits, but also to deal enough damage. Now, against a team like this, it's not going to be fun because they have two green units. But, if we can make something work, we'll make it work. So, again, same team, same order. The only thing is, I got to be careful of getting all Blast Arts cards again, which, again, is not in my control. But, if I'm able to at least be able to land first hits, then I can hopefully throw in the other Frieza and have him start comboing. But, I mean, again, my luck, I always get Blast Arts cards. The game loves giving me that card for some reason. But I gotta find a way to make it work, right? Gotta find a way to make it work. Although I do need to be careful because all three of these units have Blast Armor on strike. If I get all Blast Arts cards, this is gonna be one of the most brutal matches. Okay, there we go. Sure. I literally tapped right there. There we go. I'll fire a Death Beam. You better swap. Alright. Alright, I can live with that. It buffered that card underneath my finger. The downside is this doesn't combo. You gotta love the paralysis. Going back in, okay. I'm just gonna pop this. Deal damage and also obscure your cards. So now you don't know what you have. That was solid. Alright, going up. You might know what that is if that just force gave it to you. Okay. Sure. Pop main. Please pop main immediately. My finger is not on my phone. I'm trying to use my ultimate attack. I'm ready for this. I am. Okay. All right, there we go. Now, let's see if the damage is there, because if this wipes out this Goku, oh, that's going to be fantastic. Let's see. Could you imagine? Oh, it didn't. It didn't. And I lost the card I needed. Okay. You really just be charging. Okay. Okay, sure. Although now I'm in that predicament that I really did not want to be in. I have all Blast Arts cards. So that means I have to find a way to get Perfect Vanish off. And then after Perfect Vanish, I have to find a way to be able to do literally anything. Plus, all 4 of these cards don't even have a Dragon Ball, which is just like the cherry on top of just a bad scenario. Now, luckily, Frieza's surviving, so that's great. That's fantastic. I'm throwing it out. What do I have to lose? A special move. That's not what I need right now. You are still going, bro. Kefla's back in. You're not bringing in Goku for very obvious reasons. I need to swap now. Don't have a choice. Okay. So, actually, I think I have to let Revival activate. I don't have a choice. Oh, wow. Now I do. Okay, cool. Alright, Death Beam. More Blast Arts cards. Love to see it. Not surprised in the slightest. Okay, so I got another Dragon Ball card after, you know, not being able to draw any. I lost those Blast Arts cards, thank goodness. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to do something. Let's see. Okay, that was just too obvious. Okay. He was holding his own. Downside is I had to swap just to be able to get a card. Alright, let's win this so I can get Vegeta out of the way. Winnable? Oh, you got that. I need to let it activate. I need to let it activate. Alright, so there's that. Now I'm getting all Strike Arts cards. It's just one bad hand after another. I cannot allow this to stand. And you had a special skill to add insult to injury. To add insult to injury. Like, we're actually gonna, like, we're in a bad spot. Like, of course I'm gonna let him go, because why wouldn't I at this point? Okay, now that the game has given me permission to play, let's try to make this work. Alright, nullify cover change. Goku's dead. Good. I really want to get the other Frieza in. I really, really do. It's just, like, Kefla's just going to combo forever. So, we'll see what happens. She got so much health back. I got to throw him in. And guess what's happening? Oh, you're still comboing. It'll happen eventually. Okay, so there's that, the ult. And he's dead. Again, like, I couldn't fight against a team that has all blast armor on strike like that. It's darn near impossible to do anything while you have nothing but Blast Arts cards. Okay. You just didn't even think. I'm popping my main ability right now. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I was like, you just did not even think with that. And again, that's not against... There we go. And I'm going to be smart and use Death Beam. Because if I use my ult, she would have covered health. So, that's not against Zenkai Frieza at all. Like, still, the team managed to win, which is good. The problem, it's those Blast Arts cards, which, again, you would think that would be good for this team because they're predominantly range types. But in my circumstance, when I get paired up against, like, teams that have nothing but Blast Armor, and there's only 2 units in the game that realistically are able to put pressure against that, it's really hard to work around. Like, if I had a way to be able to put that Frieza on a team with Cell and Gohan, like Ultra Cell and Ultra Gohan, then I would be a bit more comfortable having all those Blast Arts cards, because then I would have more of a probability of getting those break cards, and that would force my opponents to vanish instead of just trying to tank through everything, right? But you can't really make that work with this Frieza, because he's not part of the Cell Saga. He's not on powerful opponents. He's not a Saiyan at all of any kind, so that doesn't help him. So you can't really throw him on there unless you put him in the leader slot. And then from there, with already having those two, which wouldn't even naturally boost him, it would just be a whole mess trying to make a team around that. Okay, final battle. So, still gotta lead off with you. This is gonna be harder because Goku and Krillin both have blast cover. But if I can have a card that has a Dragon Ball on it, then I can nullify cover change and take advantage of that to continue my combo. So, we'll see. At the first opportunity that I have to get the Red Frieza in, I'm going to take it. So that way I can like be able to use him more. But we did get to see like his ult in action. We did get to see some combos with him. And I believe we did land a special skill. I don't remember if we landed a special move, but we got to see him in action. And I think he does what he's supposed to do, which is like mess with the opponent. It just, wow. All right, you just had the hand of the gods. Okay. Sure. All right, I can say to mitigate, but he's just going to come until Frieza can go back in. Because we don't have any other cover changes, so. No. Perfect vanish. Okay. You gotta take the hit, and you can survive it, which makes sense. All right, sure. Not good. Okay. Wide open. Now I have permission to play the game. Let's get it. Bro, he threw him in so fast, it's absurd. All right, I'll take whatever Dragon Balls that you have. Thank you. I'll force you to vanish. Okay, sure. And I have no key. I have no key. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna let Revival activate. I'm just gonna let it activate. Like, there's no point even just trying to stop it because I couldn't get key because Frieza came in and crippled everything, which obviously is a good play on my opponent's part. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Like, as long as I'm able to combo literally anything, then I'll 2 special moves. Wow. All right, swap. Okay, so that'll activate KO guard. Man, I'm just getting unlucky with the cards that I'm getting. This is actually insane. I just lost everything. So if Goku does any attack, it won't be able to swap. So, let's see. That's bad. That's endurance activated. I don't know why you did that per se. Because you had me locked in. Sure. Alright, I will gladly take that perfect vanish. Okay. Alright, cool. Down. That's one. Die. Okay, sure. Got my vanish back, so that's that. But you lost your ult because you just threw it out, so. Alright, there we go. I mean, he's gonna die, though, so it... Oh, I couldn't swap. I'm gonna pick Strike just in case you try to fake me out. But, yeah, that was interesting. Let's see. Oh, you picked Special Move. That Vegito card is so cool. Like, I can't even sit here and lie to y'all. That Vegito card is clean. It really is. Alright, I gotta find a way to get past this. Let's see. I didn't even try to tackle there. I was trying to do Death Beam, but okay. Alright, so that's been 1 timer count. Alright, 2 timer counts. I think I won't make it. Oh, I did make it. Cool. I'm gonna pick Blast. Let's see what happens. If I'm able to land this, I still nullify cover chains because it should be for 3 timer counts. Oh, you got it. That's fine. It's fine. All right, bam. Tap. Tap. Thank you. And die. Yeah, and that's that, because you have your ult, so... Oh, no, you just had Death Beam. Okay, so you got all that. Not really the best display. So, my thoughts on the Red Frieza is... I don't think the unit is bad. I think the unit has, like, an intended purpose, and that's to, like, mess with the opponent, which I think the unit does perfectly fine. The damage output is kind of hit or miss. So, I guess, like, you know, do with that as you will. But the notion of being able to use your special skill to trap your opponent in, to steal Dragon Balls, kind of stall Rise and Rush while you have the opportunity, and then using your special move to obscure your opponent's card so they can't just throw things out, does work. That does help out a lot. And again, you have the ability of nullifying cover change if you use a card that has a Dragon Ball on it, or if you find a way to get a Dragon Ball. So again, it works. It does work. Damage output is to be determined, but his gimmicks do work. But I do want to know in the comment section below, if you guys do have Zenkai Red Frieza, what teams did you put him on? And how did he work out for you? Again, let me know in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.